Hello everyone, nice to see you here. Thank you for joining me. So what we're doing this week is Lord of the Rings, and I've got a 10-point summary just like we usually do. So I'm going to start a bit of music just to make it a little bit more moody, and you'll see me going like this with my eyes. That's because I'm reading it from a screen because I can't remember all of this. So let's get the music started so we can get it really atmospheric, and then I'll start the story. So this is Lord of the Rings. Many years ago, in a place called the Shire, there lived a hobbit called Bilbo Baggins. He found a ring that belonged to Sauron, the Dark Lord, and decided to keep it. When he got to 111, he threw a party and announced he was off on his travels, leaving his home to his nephew Frodo. Bilbo's good friend Gandalf the wizard told him to leave the ring behind for Frodo, which he did before disappearing. Many years later, Gandalf told Frodo that he was in danger. Sauron wanted that ring back. Its power would destroy anyone who kept it, and it could only be destroyed by tossing it into a volcano at Mount Doom. Frodo tried to give the ring to Gandalf, but the wizard refused to take it and told Frodo that he'd been chosen, so he'd have to get on with it. Frodo set off on his long journey with his friends Sam, Merry, and Pippin. The Black Riders of Sauron followed them. Worried, Gandalf gathered a team of his friends to protect the hobbits. They included Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas. They became the Fellowship of the Ring. There were many battles, and Gandalf died in the mines of Moria. Frodo noticed that the ring changed the way his new friends behaved, so realised he must continue on his journey alone. Only Sam joined him. Merry and Pippin were captured by orcs, dreadful beings like goblins, but fortunately Treebeard, the tree giant, looked after them and got his troops ready to help. Meanwhile, Gandalf came back from death as Gandalf the White and continued to help Frodo. The others in the Fellowship looked for Merry and Pippin. They defeated Saruman, the chief wizard who'd been working to become more powerful. Frodo and Sam continued their dangerous journey, and all around them evil tried to trap them. They met Gollum, a hobbit who was so obsessed with the ring that he had become a terrible creature. Gollum led Sam and Frodo into a trap, and Frodo was nearly killed, but at the last minute was rescued by Sam. The fight against Sauron got more dangerous. Aragorn enlisted the forces of the dead, and Sauron's evil troops were finally defeated. Frodo and Sam made their way towards Mount Doom, but just as Frodo got close to throwing the ring into the volcano at the Mountain of Doom, Gollum managed to get the ring back by biting off Frodo's finger. Gollum was so excited to have the ring that he fell with it into the abyss, and the ring was destroyed. The hobbits returned to the Shire, only to discover that it had been ravaged, destroyed. They rebuilt it and lived out the rest of their lives happily. I'm going to turn the music off, see if I can do a really cool fade. There we are. So fade out of the music, and now in the pack that's come for you in the post, there are some other activities you can make: some bread or some flapjack, and hopefully you'll be able to join in with a photography little exercise as well. And I look forward to seeing you really soon. Lots of love to everybody. Bye.